up guys, it's Shore from TeasersBooks, and today I'm going to be doing my November wrap-up. So it's been a long time since I filmed just because of school, and I've been really like dumped on with work and stuff, so sorry this is kind of late, but rather now or never, right? Exactly. I don't know what I'm saying, I'm so tired. Anyway, so let's get started with what I read in the month of November. I read 5 books, and I think that's pretty good considering. So the first book I read, I got really early, and I wasn't expecting it to get it early, but I found it at Chapters like a week before it was supposed to come out, and that is November 9 by Colleen Hoover. I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars, and I really enjoyed it, but I always enjoy her books, so kind of makes sense, right? This book is about a girl named Fallon who meets this boy named Ben, and they decide that every year on November 9th they're going to meet up with each other and have no other contact with each other throughout the rest of the year, and they just meet up on this day. And the boy is going to write a book about their relationship and how it develops over these meetings. And what's awesome is it's only told from those days, which is really cool. You don't like get a whole like boring backstory of what they're doing like outside of the two of them. It's just about the relationship, which is great because that's exactly what you need in these kinds of books. I would definitely recommend reading this, and I'd also recommend any other Colleen Hoover books. She's an amazing writer. I can't wait to read Never Never. I got it for free because it's free today on iBook. I can't wait to read more of hers, and I wish she would write a sequel to this. I really hope she does, just because I really love this couple. It's really cute. And the next book I read for review from my local bookstore, and I haven't finished writing my review, but I'm almost there. Once I have time, I'm going to sit down and do it. But that is A Step Toward Falling by Cami McGovern. I got this arc before it came out, and it's actually already out. It came out in October. It's about a bunch of people actually, but it's mostly about these two people who see this girl named Belinda, who is a girl with disability, getting injured and getting attacked, and they don't do anything to stop it. Because they were caught bystanding, they're sentenced to community service hours. It's all about their relationship as they do their community service hours, but also Belinda as she kind of tries to overcome what happened to her. And I love this book because it was told both from Emily and Belinda's point of view, so you got to see how Belinda would see things, which was really interesting, seeing something from someone who thinks completely different than we would, and someone like Emily who's just like not sure how she's supposed to apologize to Belinda for what happened. And I think this book has a really amazing message. I believe I gave it 3 or 4 out of 5 stars. Although it wasn't the most fast-paced or amazing book I've ever read, it does have a really good message, and for that reason I gave it 4-ish stars. And the next little novella that I read was Elixir by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is a little novella that takes place in between the 3rd and 4th book. So you read the 3rd book, then you read this, and it kind of gives you like what happens between the 3rd and 4th book. I do think that it's necessary for you to read this if you're reading the series. Like, you don't have to, but I think that you get more out of it if you do, because it's told from Aiden's point of view, and the rest of the series isn't told from his point of view, so it's really cool to kind of see what he's thinking and what's going on. Gave this 5 out of 5 stars or 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. And so obviously the next book I read in the month of November was Apollyon by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is the 4th book in the Covenant series by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars. And then I read Sentinel by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and I also gave this book 5 out of 5 stars. I loved this entire series. It was so good, and I really liked it. I loved the Greek mythology aspect to it, and I also loved the romance in it and all of that fun stuff. I did kind of call the ending in a way. I knew kind of what was going to happen. I kind of guessed it, but not to the extent that actually happened, so that was fun. I can't wait to read the Titan series, or whatever that series is called, because it has to do with some of the characters in this book, and I'm very excited to find out about like where this person is kind of left off, because it's kind of unclear what he will do at the end of the series, like how he will continue on with his life and everything. It's about this girl named Alex, and in the world that she lives in, it's all related to Greek mythology. So you have the purebloods and the half-bloods, and they're like the descendants of the gods. They're like below the demigods, kind of, in a way. And the pures rule over the halves, and the halves either can go into servitude or they can join the army. And then one day Alex decides she doesn't know if she wants to stand for that anymore, and it kind of goes from there. I love her writing. I want to read every single book that she's ever written because it's just so good, and I really enjoy it. That's all I have to say about those books, but they're really good. I can't stop saying they're really good because they are, and I can't really lie. Well, I could, but I wouldn't, because why would I lie about a good book being good? That's why I'm here, to tell the truth, right? So that's it for my November wrap up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, you can follow me on my Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and my blog. I'll put all the links down below. What's the favorite book that you guys read in the month of November? I would love to know. For me, it's probably November 9. Yeah, I think it's probably November 9. That was really good. I was gonna read Illuminate, and I got about 50 pages in, and then I got distracted with something else. I just can't remember what. Maybe November 9. It was probably November 9. Thanks for watching, and keep on reading, guys. Bye! Did you see the Jet Black Heart video? It came out today. Oh my god, it's so good. So good, so good. And Michael's part with the, I can't. I also got the How Do We End Up Here video. Oh, so good. It was so amazing. And, I just want to watch it again. I really want to watch it again. It was so good. I was just sitting there, like, completely, like, engrossed and staring at the television, not wanting to look away because it was so good.